This is Altaf Karimi, working as a corporate trainer and consultant. I hold my expertise in Microsoft Office Suite, especially in Excel and macros. I'm passionate about delivering or sharing my knowledge with new breed of professionals, and I have been training in Microsoft Excel for various organizations in various sectors like telecom, insurance, and banking. I have been training for Deloitte, Clarion, TCS, M&M, ICICI, and many more. Welcome to the video of conditional formatting. Conditional formatting is used to change the cell appearance. Based on certain condition, it will highlight the data, which will improve the visuality of the data and decision making, because we're quite simple. Here I have captured a snapshot of one of the Excel file, which is a raw data, and based on which we are going to apply various conditions. The three set of conditions which was introduced in 2007 and improved in 2010 will be used in this data set. The first column, which is called as units sold, average, and total. These three columns are there, and accordingly we will be using different types of conditional formatting: data bars, color scale, and icon sets. For better approach and clarity, let me start with Microsoft Excel 2010 and let's see how it goes. Steps are involving based on these three things. The first step is to select the data. Then within Home tab, let's go to that group called as Styles and let's click on Conditional Formatting. Here we have various options available, where I would like to go for data bars. In 2010, it is divided into two new categories called as Gradient Fill and Solid Fill. You can go as per the requirement. Live preview is given to you. Just move your mouse and accordingly the preview will be given to you. I'll go for with the blue data bar, and once it is clicked, it is applied, and you can see how the display and the output is defined. It has some options where you can manage the existing rules. I'll talk about that also. Let me apply the second condition for average, as again the prerequisite is to select the data. Let me select it, click on Conditional Formatting. Color scales, here we have various color scales which can be of multiple colors, or a single color can be flown to various combination moving from high to low. The first color indicates within the grid will go to the highest value, and the last color indicates it will be applicable for the lowest value. Let me put some predefined color scale, the first one. Then the third column which I have is total, where I'll select it. Looking at the data which is plain, it's become very difficult to make some decision, but once if I'll go to the conditional formatting, open icon sets, and then we have various categories of icon sets: directional, shapes, indicators. Let's take directional, where again it will apply the predefined concept. For any modification, for example, if I'll start with units sold, I have to select it again, conditional formatting, manage rules, where the rules are displayed. Once I click on the existing rule, click on edit rule, some customization is there, where I would like to go for without borders. So let's say select under border, no border, and click OK. The difference is quite visible here, and I can make out how the borders are removed. For the average also, let me select it, go to Conditional Formatting, Manage Rules, Edit Rule. I would like to follow this concept which I have given here, where instead of minimum lowest value which is predefined, I would like to go for the number, even for midpoint as well for maximum, where the numbers can be defined by user. Here I am going to define starting with 300 as minimum, midpoint as 500, and maximum as 800. Click OK and OK. And the third customization which can be assigned for total column, let me select it, Conditional Formatting, Manage Rules, select the rule, click on Edit Rule. Here again we have the predefined concept where the data is divided into 33 according to the percentage, which is of three categories. Instead of that, we'll take number within the type, where the values needs to be defined as per my requirement. I would like to define where I have already written here. The up arrow will be given when the value is greater than equal to 4,000. Average arrow will be assigned when the value is greater than equal to 2,000, but less than 4,000, which is a consecutive range, and it is defined accordingly. Where I click anywhere else, it will display the down arrow for less than 2,000. I'll click OK and OK. This is what is the output which was expected. Now you can understand when the data was started with a very simple and blank concept, now it has its own variety of data and decision making become very simple. This is a functionality of conditional formatting.